it's me, your favorite wedding coordinator, Crystal, here to show you some of the behind the scenes of the beautiful wedding for Deidra and Kyle today. We are at Greenwood Springs Event Center and it's going so well. At this event center, you do have the opportunity to choose a decoration package where they will set up the tables. So they did rent the tablecloths through us, but all the centerpieces were set up by the venue, which actually worked out really good for me because I had an unexpected procedure done that does require me to be on pelvic rest, but I'm able to sit down and not do as much manual labor for this wedding. So this worked out really good for me, especially since it was all unexpected. So I did show you some of the setup that we have. I'll show you the rest of the setup, and one of the things that I'm really focusing on is just making sure vendors are arriving on time and they don't have any questions, and I'm here to answer any questions or communicating with the venue owners to make sure that there's nothing needed extra from me. And so we've already had the DJ show up. He is set up, he's left, the cake came. Something to make a note of: if you're having an outdoor wedding, don't have the cake come until later. Something that wasn't really thought about. So, and I haven't worked a wedding here, so it didn't pop into my mind either. But the cake's up at the cottage with the girls, and we'll take that down after their ceremony is done. And then we have our photographers already here taking some beautiful photos. And lastly, we do have some stuff we're going to be setting up later, like the sand ceremony stuff. I don't want to take that out there just yet in case a huge gust of wind does blow and knock things over. You don't want that to happen. One of the things I have to make sure to do today is sit down a lot more than normal, since I should be on pelvic rest, or just at least resting for a little bit. This actually worked out great since the center sets up the decoration package for you, and so they chose all their decorations through them. I had a few things that I brought along the way. It took me maybe 30 minutes to set it up. It'll take me the same, if not quicker, 20 minutes to tear it down. So right now, we're just waiting for the videographer to show up. The girls are doing their hair and makeup, the boys are at downstream, and we're gonna be doing first looks around 2 p.m. when the videographer gets here. After that, all we have to do is move the cake after the ceremony. I mean, honestly, it is, what time is it? It is 12:19 and we're done with setup. These are the only items that were rented for me to bring along, thankfully, and I got those set up pretty quickly in the morning. This is just some of the morning setup with the venue owners, the beautiful cottage they have. And after making sure everything was going smooth downstairs, I did pop upstairs to say hi to the ladies. When I got upstairs, I was able to make sure that hair and makeup was going well. The girls were all happy and see that the florals were already delivered, so that was excellent. So the reception space is officially done, and we're working on our ceremony. Little touch-ups here. I'm putting together some of the coloring books, and the DJ has officially arrived and he is setting up. And it looks like our ceremony space is complete. So I went back upstairs and found a few more things to take back down with me, like this bar menu. Checked on our photographer who is on site, and just making sure everything's rolling pretty good for the ladies. And now that the videographer is here, we're all on the same page that we're not going to have the boys come until the girls are ready for their first look. So the bride's actually getting in her dress now, and once she's ready, we're going to message the groom to come on over. So the guys made it in, and I'm doing what I do best, which is pinning on all the boutonnieres. Now it's time for first looks, and even the butterflies were excited to see it. I love first looks without having the pressure of everybody watching you. You have so much private, personal conversation with each other. It's so sweet. So after that, we do some bridal party photos, and of course, everybody got in on some shots before walking down the aisle. Let's go. All right, bridal party is tucked away and guests are arriving. I'm encouraging guests to go sit down and giving bubbles to the end aisles for people to blow after the ceremony is done. This is the timeline actually on my phone, much easier and more convenient to hold on to day of. And now it's time to get started.
We've got, is everyone able to hear? Listen up, please. Officiant's already out here. Then we've got Nolan with the groom's parents first. And then you're going to come back, Nolan, and get the bride's mom. And you'll sit down then. All right, after that, then we have the groom with the boys, Trevor, Colton, Zach, Connor, and Josh. And then we're going to have the girls, Jennifer, Kyra, Katie, and Alyssa. We have our beautiful flower girl and our ring bearer, and you guys can sit there, okay? You can sit there and I'll come and I'll be right here. You can sit there too. And after that, then we'll have our officiant say all rise with the bride and dad. Are you guys ready? If you want to move a little forward and kind of start like right here, and I'll still give you guys a good thumbs up. Sound good? Okay. Let's do this. Yep, go ahead. Yeah, right, that's a good gap. And then ladies, remember we're just gonna pause right here and wait for the guys to kind of get down. And we'll do more of a walking halfway, like that 5-step to 10-step on the grass. This is when you'll open it up. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Oh yeah, I will, of course. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. You guys wait. You're gonna wait just a second, okay? Do you want them to? Okay. Normally when they're little, it's more confidence. Okay, you guys. Rock it out.
So the bride has made it down the aisle. The catering company is officially here setting up, and everything is on task.
Joy spending the rest of their lives together.
Here, guests are asked to take their chairs to their tables, so I am making sure that everybody feels comfortable enough to sit by people they don't know, reminding them that there are 8 per table. After that, the bridal party went upstairs to sign their marriage certificate, take their pre-photos. Now it's time to get ready for grand entrance.
Okay, so you guys are all walking through.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say we bring in our wedding party and get this thing started?
I'm on the road doing shows, put my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque. I got rich and I'm still in a room to clear. You can rapping by flow, I ain't moving the bridge.
Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Deidra Stewart.
Now it's time for food. Bridal party vendors will get in line with the bridal party. That way we can have a chance to eat. After I've finished eating, I'm going to go ahead and kind of put away some of the things that are no longer needed. When your last guest has finished getting through the catering line, make sure the bride and groom are ready to cut their cake. If they are ready, double check on all of your vendors, including the DJ. This allows for the DJ to invite guests to start eating the cake so you don't have too many leftovers, allowing your bride and groom to get to eat their cake and for people to fill up their glasses before toasts. Now it's time for toasts, and immediately after toasts, we are going to go into the dances. Also, a little side note as to why I recommend that you have staff stay on site to serve your food, because they will make sure to clean up. After that, the party is going to open up for the dance floor and any games that you've suggested. I needed to take a breather. I was getting a little sore by this point of the night, so I went and hid in my car for just a little bit and got back out there. Now it's time to pre-bus the tables. Typically at weddings, people forget to throw away all of their trash, leaving their entire plate of food, leaving everything on the table. So we have to pre-bus those to even get our decorations cleaned up. But this wedding party was absolutely phenomenal, and so many people actually threw away their trash. We just had to throw away the leftover cups. This is a step that we have to do because in order for us to start cleaning up in an efficient time, we need to keep up on the trash levels. Some of the chairs had decorations tied on it from the ceremony, so I'm just going around trying to cut off all of the ones that I see so that we don't have to worry about getting any kind of damage deposit from the venue. Usually people forget to check the ceremony space, but not your coordinators. We're gonna double check for trash and for decorations that need to be removed.
I've been losing sleep, what to do? Could somebody come and take me away? I've been in the deep without you, and I got it in my head night and day.
Thank you for watching my behind the scenes. I double check with the venue before I leave to make sure everything's up to their standards, and then I head back to my spooky hollow that I just got decorated for Halloween. Thanks for watching the behind the scenes. Let me know how I can help you.